subtle flick of the wrist behind him as he continued on his way. He never turned around, and I never saw that face again. "Bob, who was that?" I asked the man sitting shoulders glazing to my left. That was what we called him, because of a neck malfunction that caused his head to lean limply forward and bob slightly as he stepped. Like many, he had forgotten his real name. "Oh, that's old Corey. Old guy. Heard he was around when they hollowed the moon." He spoke between slurps of soylent slop. I thought back to Earth history and my days as a child in the Antarctic highlands. Hollowed the moon? That is hundreds of years before the doming of the Amazon, and long before even the exodus to Mars. That is even before the collapse of the Florida dikes. He must be nearing 900 years old. That is almost as old as the great Chancellor himself. That was not quite true. It must have been a dozen years before, in Earth years, if that had meaning out there, when the great Chancellor rounded his 1000th birthday. There was uproar throughout the solar system. Every ark was decorated to the brim with extravagant performances, lavish feasts, and all kinds of festivities. The hungry masses on Earth erupted into riots and fury, but they were paid no mind.